Fabulous. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Just saw Get Out at Cinema Detroit. I don't know what this theater is called. We got
Cinema Detroit.
Cinema Detroit. We got a Fuma here. We're going to chit chat real quick about it. Come on, let's go sit down. Okay, we're going to go sit down. Oh my God, I love this movie. I thought it was excellent. Okay, so what'd you think?
What was extraordinary?
It was extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
It was extraordinary. It was extraordinary. It was not your ordinary film.
Totally. I never would have imagined that it would have taken the twists and the turns that it took.
Okay, so hold on. Before we go on, let me ask you one question, Fabulites. What opens with a black man being kidnapped, killed in the suburbs, ends with a black man being rescued by another black man in a TSA car? Huh? You know what? Get Out. If you want to hear my thoughts about Get Out and Infoma's thoughts about Get Out, stay tuned. Welcome, Fabulites. All right, come on.
So it was it started out sort of erotic like, very intimate like, and then.
Do you remember the first scene, or are you talking about the scene with the man and the woman? Do you remember the scene where the black guy is walking?
Yeah, he's walking.
You think that's intimate and erotic?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the next scene.
No, right, because the initial scene was. All right, how are you? Yes. What's going on?
I thought it was very well written, very well directed. The audience was engaged. They clapped. I'm doing a review. What's your name?
Review. Oh, nice. My name's Juan.
Juan, do you mind being on camera?
No.
Okay, this is Juan. What'd you think? Look, everybody's on the couch. What'd you think?
Wow. I got a big reaction from the whole crowd. Like there was so much relief at certain moments. Like even at the end when the cops showed up and it was like, oh God, is it gonna be some crazy horrible thing? And his friend got out.
Right.
It's just so much.
Spoiler alerts.
Oh wow.
If you haven't seen it, don't watch this. That's okay.
No. What did y'all think about it?
It was, it messed with different emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Because first thing, you did not think that it was going to be a fright kind of movie. Yet, it brought that out too with the guy running towards him and doing some other things.
With the violin.
Right. What the hell's going on? Right. So, it was like a, it was just like a terror. It wasn't terror. But
It was terror. It was terrible to me.
Yeah.
Look, I was taking notes during the movie, so I don't have. I've started processing already, so I don't have that initial. Y'all see how Afuma is just shocked. He can't even articulate it because it's just so much going on. It's so many layers and levels.
Yeah,
and
a lot of layers.
he terrorized. He don't even know he terrorized. If he don't think that was terror, I don't know what is terror.
What I was saying is that from how I know Gio in terms of, the scariness of, it seemed to be more real life, and then it went into fantasy. So it's kind of, like this deep place. I've heard people using that term already.
The sunken. I've heard people use the term too.
What are they talking about?
Right, I've seen
I know
it.
where they get it
Yeah.
from.
Well,
You mean there's something people have said since the movie came out? Oh.
but we didn't know what they were referring to because we were on the outside looking in. But now we're on the inside.
Right.
Yeah, there was something I was about to say and I totally forgot. But there were a lot of layers going on, and I thought that this idea of the hypnosis of people, the taking. I thought that there were so many parallels. I've seen people write about the fact that there were like a lot of parallels to slavery and the enslavement of Africans. Look, Juan is nodding over here, and you could really see that there. I thought there was a couple shots, like the cinematography was excellent. It was just really, really well done. But there was one shot where he's like bound in a chair, and he has a dart board, is that what you call it, behind his head, and then an old-fashioned TV in front of him. And it's like that TV makes him a target. He's like caught there by the TV, and he's like a target. I just thought there were like a lot of interesting visuals that sort of said a lot about the terror of being, you know, for me, the terror of being a black person in this country and in this world. I mean, I think there are so many times when, you know, you're just scared and you don't know what to expect. It's probably amplified being a woman, but I just think, you know, there are so many situations where, you know, anything could happen. You know, and you don't know. Are you being paranoid? Is something gonna happen, or is it nothing? So, yeah.
Like that opening scene, right, where he's walking down the street in a suburb, and he's like, I don't know, in some creepy suburb. He's walking around.
Right.
And then
it happens.
Then it happens.
And it kind of turns it upside down, because usually those images are portrayed as safe places and comfortable places. When, you know, generally when you see them in films, it's like, oh, this is the safe suburb.
Right.
But I already knew, you know, especially when that car stopped, it was
something was getting ready to go down.
Something was getting ready to go down, and it wasn't gonna be pleasant. Dang, and there was something else too. And then also the main character was a photographer, and I thought that was really powerful, because so often again in film we're seeing ourselves through the eyes of other people, and so there were a couple times when they used his lens as a way to show, you know, him being, you know, the person seeing what's going on and analyzing what's going on from his perspective, as opposed to being seen. So him being a subject as opposed to being an object.
That was interesting. Yeah. That was very interesting. Very good observation.
Yeah.
I wonder what did she think. What did she think? Did you see? You just come.
Listen to what you're saying, but I really agree with all the things you're saying.
I don't want to put you on camera without your permission.
I mean, what
I have a YouTube channel. Be Fabulous You. Subscribe, like, comment. Thanks for joining.
I'm just listening with
What's
you.
your name?
Lily.
Lily.
Yes.
Okay. Hi.
Yeah,
And-
I feel blown away a little bit.
Really? And what are your? It's a lot to process. That's what I was saying.
It is a lot to process, but I mean, I think that like what you were just saying about like only being able to see it, like the character build is such that like you know his perspective so much, you know, and it's like the whole reality is going on that only this person will know if you're in their shoes, you know what I mean? And I think that has a lot of super relevant notes of, I don't know, how like things are. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a lot going on.
Yeah. I mean, was it Jordan Peele?
Yeah, Jordan Peele.
Go Jordan Peele. Excellent. Hand clap. I mean, wow. I've seen Key and Peele, but I had no idea. Thank you. Sort of. I was just, yeah. What'd you think? Yay. The audience was so engaged. And I don't know if the audience in other theaters are as engaged as this
I
one.
don't know how it goes.
I heard that there was lots of cheering. And
Yeah.
many,
Like we could all agree.
Like, yeah. I feel like everyone was definitely having like
I don't wanna
very
put you on
strong
camera.
reaction to things that were happening on the screen.
I don't think I've ever yelled in a movie theater before.
Yeah, the
When people yelled in the movie theater.
Oh, I do that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was surprised. I didn't know what the makeup of the audience was, but I was surprised when the white people got killed that people in the audience were clapping. I'm like, who's in the audience? Because I mean, I was happy, but I was surprised that other people were happy as well.
They were sweet.
They were so.
Stopping that guy's head, I was just like,
Even white people.
Yeah.
But then you have this moment where you're just like, wow, I'm cheering for people getting killed, and that feels weird too. You know? I know there were evil people.
Like the epitome.
well, because it was like someone was gonna die.
Yeah.
So it might as well be the evil.
We're happy it was them. Yeah.
The relief.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And they've been doing that for so long, they needed to die. It's
Yeah.
okay at that point.
All those people in those
Totally okay.
photographs.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Did you notice also when she was sitting on the bed doing the creepy thing with the cereal?
All of the
Pictures were back behind her.
Pictures behind her were framed portraits of like her and
And the black people, all the
Wow,
black
I didn't
people.
notice that. That's crazy.
Right. And I thought it was really interesting how easily she switched into, like, when she was, like, laying on the floor dead, she was like, I'm so sorry you were, I mean, she just went into that, like,
That was such a scary moment because I was like, fuck, this is gonna look so bad, you know, 'cause everything's gonna flip.
This came out.
I was so scared. I was like, he's gonna get it, you know, but no.
I thought he was falling for it. When
Yeah.
he said, I love you, and then he's all like,
Yeah, I was like,
He just couldn't strangle her though,
yeah, he couldn't strangle
because
her.
she had at one point been his girlfriend. I think he was just
yeah,
like,
he was like, I'm gonna leave you here to die, maybe.
Yeah.
Like,
So many spoilers.
But how was
It's
she
some-
that alive when she had like a hole in her something?
Because it's a horror film. Or Hollywood, you know, you know.
You don't die until you have to die.
What's that movie where the one with Glenn Close with the flicking the light switches? What is that movie where she boils the rabbit?
what?
Fatal Attraction. They never saw Fatal Attraction.
All right, I saw one.
They stab her, they shoot her, they drown her, and she's still alive. She keeps coming.
I just can't kill it.
Yeah. All right, so everybody, go see it. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Even with all of this, it's still worth seeing.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. 10, 10. Yay. Thanks for joining. Like, comment, and subscribe.